it's okay to not agree with me, but the minute you call me out of my name, you will be blocked and unable to view any more of my videos. Ron just went through and kind of censored a lot of just really malicious comments. If you feel the need to do that, go do it on someone else's page, because you won't be doing it on mine. So I try to respond to all of your comments on Instagram. Sometimes I don't get to them, and I apologize in advance. But I did go back to the post where I asked you guys what you wanted me to talk about, and I will be getting to hair care, or at least lock maintenance, in this video. College advice, I can give that. I'm not sure how many of my followers are still in the college range, but if I see more requesting that, I will definitely go into that. As for the cat eyes, y'all, you only see when it's perfected. There's many a times I will wash it off and start over again, but I will definitely give it a shot. If it's something that sticks, then I'll keep going with it. As I do sell Mary Kay, I guess makeup tutorials would be down that line. So yeah, I'll definitely try to get something in there. What else am I seeing? Yeah, makeup, relationship. I'll definitely do another relationship video with Ron. I'm gonna kind of go more into communication and how that can be a make or break for any relationship. Not sure when I'm gonna drop that, but as for my first video, you guys have been showing me a lot of love, and I really appreciate that. Keep it moving. Share, comment, subscribe, tell your friends about me. I just really appreciate all of the love. A lock count video, y'all, I ain't gonna count my locks. I think I have roughly like 130 or something, just to kind of give you a gauge of if you're trying to start. I would say they're a little bit bigger than, some of them are a little bit bigger than a number 2 pencil, but that's kind of the thickness that I have. And how did I start my locks? So I did the 2-strand twist, and I kept them in, and that's how it locked. Ron is freeform, so there's a lot of different ways that you can elect to start your locks. As for buildup, I will do another video on that, but there is an actual cleansing method that you can go through to decrease buildup. Also, don't use conditioner at all. That really increases the buildup in locks. So I try to use shampoo, and minimal shampoo at that. Anything, gel, whatever you put into your hair to build up. If it's not oil or water, it's going to add to the buildup in your hair. Do I have any locks that I don't particularly care for? I do. Actually, one time I just cut one off. I was just like, it was just OD thick in comparison to the rest of my hair, so I was just like, this is so unnecessary. So like, there was just like this bit of hair that was sticking out. My hairstylist was so mad at me. She's actually still mad at me. And as for what I eat, so for the most part, I try to eat fairly healthy. Lots of veggies, lots of fruit. I am a meat eater. However, I only eat organic meat. But once a year, always right before my birthday, for a month, I go vegan. And that's normally just when I do a cleanse of my body. I get rid of all the dairy, all the buildup, all the mucus. And although it's difficult at first, I always feel better at the end of the month. But in terms of soda and anything like that, I don't drink any of that. Water, juices with minimal sugar. But I do have to admit, I do have a sweet tooth. So for me, the hardest part has been cutting out any added sugar. but I would say that definitely increases the clarity of my skin. I never have the need or feel the need to put on foundation, which is awesome. But also my Mary Kay skin care, as well as Dimple and Dot sugar scrub. This is truth, y'all. And it's a black owned business, so support. Okay, so I got a question about how often you should wash your hair. How do you moisturize, all of those good things. So, in terms of washing your hair, I would try not to wash it too much, especially when you're beginning your locks, because when you wash it, essentially your twist will unravel, right? It takes a while to lock and then essentially bud and get into that antenna phase. So wash it minimally at the beginning. After your hair is locked, you should, for me personally, based on my hair texture, I probably wash maybe twice a month. It's really not as necessary as people think it is. However, moisturizing your hair, that is what is important. Basically, based on your hair type, whether you're 4A, 3A, 4C, that depends on how often you need to moisturize, right? So if you're in the 4s, 4A, 4B, 4C, you need to put the moisture back in your hair, right? So essentially, you need the oil, you need the water. If you're 3A, 3B, 3C, you have moisture in your hair. The idea is you need to get the moisture out. So you could go on any website and just go to a hair texture chart and find out what you are. For me personally, I'm in the 4A, 4B range. So I maybe moisturize 2 to 3 times a week, but I also happen to have very dry skin and I have eczema. So I moisturize more often than I would with someone with my hair texture, because my hair, especially if it is super cold outside, my hair will get super dry and I need to moisturize again. So the oil that is super like, it changes my life, is Eden Peppermint Tea Tree Oil. It's also a black owned company, so definitely support. My scalp, and I mean, this may not be an issue for anyone else, but it gets super itchy sometimes. And when you put the tea tree oil on it after you moisturize it, it's love. It feels like this cooling sensation. It's awesome. So a common mistake that people make is they think that when their hair is dry, all they need to do is put on the oil. In order for your hair to actually absorb the oil, it needs to be wet. And your whole head doesn't have to be wet. So like, let's say you got your hair curled, and you know as soon as you go and wash it, your curls are going to be gone. You don't have to wet your whole head. All you have to do is moisturize your scalp. I use CANTU Comeback Curl to moisturize my scalp. I spray that first, I rub it in, and then I use the peppermint tea tree oil. But I use a combination of oils. I use that oil. I use African healing oil as well. I also mix some eucalyptus and additional tea tree oil in this mix. Also vitamin E oil. Pretty much anything that cools and moisturizes. Oh, and of course coconut oil. That's a no-brainer. But I make a mix, so I'm considering just kind of putting it all together and selling it. If you're interested, let me know. But yeah, so let's get to it. So as you can see, my hair looks shiny, healthy, it feels great. My scalp is literally feels like this cooling sensation right now. And once that happens, I'm just able to go about my day because literally my hair is taking care of itself while I'm out and about. Awesome, awesome, awesome. If you have a person who can help you with this, so like typically I'll moisturize my hair myself, at least on the top and as much as I can reach in the back, but there's definitely places that I miss, and Ron will help me moisturize the rest. So if you have a family member or a friend or something, or someone who can help you do that, it's great because then you know you're touching all bases and your hair will probably be moisturized for the next few days, which is awesome. However, of course, if you feel like you haven't moisturized it in a while and your scalp is just OD, past the point of return, then I do recommend washing it, because you're literally washing all of that dandruff and all of that buildup out, and then you can do a full moisturizing process. Meant to add, if you guys want to buy this, I will send you the link. At least this one has lasted me at least 6 months. If you mask like once or twice a week, it literally doesn't take that much to put it on your face. Also, if you want more information about Mary Kay and how I'm able to be financially comfortable and what it means to me since I've joined, feel free to message me. Just to give you guys some brief numbers, the most money my director, which is the person who recruited me, has made in a month is $12,000. So it's great money. You're your own boss, you make your own hours, it's great products, and I haven't been happier. I'm still able to do my YouTube videos, do what I like, travel, talk about Black love and all the things that, social justice and all the things that matter to me, while still making money. It's a win-win situation. And I'm actually working on paying off my student loans. So if you want more information, let me know, send me a message. You can also hit me up on IG, I'm available.